Hey guys, it's your girl Lakia Maria and welcome to another video here on the channel. Whether you're new to the channel or an OG, I primarily share planning and organizational videos. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys more information on my 2-notebook system. I have always been one to use more than one system when I'm planning, but I also am doing more of a mix with planning and journaling. I've always done like the traditional planning, right? Like you go to Staples or Target, get your calendar, your standard planner with the monthly view, the weekly view. I've ordered happy planners. I've done cloth and paper. I've done all these different systems, but I always revert back to bullet journal because I have that flexibility to create my own system. And if it's something that I'm not keeping up with from week to week, it's not planned out, it's not wasted, I just jump right back in. Whereas I felt that when I was using a more structured planner, while in some instances it was very helpful, in some instances it was very stressful because I felt like I needed to keep up with this and it was becoming more of a hindrance than it was a assistance. So your planner is to meet you wherever you are in your life at the moment. And at the moment, I'm using a notebook from Amazon, and I will have related videos linked in the description box as well as links to all the products featured in this video. And I have used grid, dot grid, blank paper, line paper. I don't feel like a bullet journal has to be grid or dot grid. I feel like a bullet journal is you putting together whatever your heart desires in a system, and you're creating different sections and adding different elements. To me, that's what a bullet journal is, for me at least. I know that standard wise, a lot of the bullet journals you may see here on YouTube or across social media, they'll have drawn in monthlies and weeklies and dailies. And I feel like all of those elements are true, but however you present it and how it makes sense to you still applies as being a bullet journal, because you can use stickers. You don't have to draw. And some people may not want to use the bullet journal style because they think they have to draw, which is why a lot of people also use grid and dot grid, because it's easier to draw within those parameters opposed to line. Personally, I like to use the line just because I have a lot of other stuff. So in my A5 Stalogy, I was doing my planning, my journaling. I was journaling anything personal. I had notes pages. And then the other thing that I was journaling was like anything in like pop culture that caught my attention. And I had like this dashboard page of like highlights, and I use my HP Sprocket a lot for that. And the HP Sprocket is like the Canon Ivy printer, if you've heard of that. It's inkless printers. You buy the printer itself and then you continue to buy the sheets of paper, which depending on how much you print can be pricey. But if you are looking for an alternative to that, you can always check out your local drugstore like a CVS and a Walgreens. They usually have deals on printing stuff, and you can print multiples on the page when you like organize it. And then there's also like Shutterfly and stuff like that that have deals as well, if that's something you want to do as far as adding pictures to your planner or journal. And then on TikTok, I've been seeing a lot of people doing like junk journaling, so I've been tying elements of that into my everything notebook as well. I started this one in December, and I've been using this monthly sticker from Erin Condren. I got it off of Amazon, and the cover, as you can see, is still a work in progress. These patches are all from Hobby Lobby, and this sticker is from Amazon. And then, so yeah, in January, I did my week on one page. It's like this for every single week. And if I need a daily, I'll either use a sticky note, but it's very rare. It's very rare. And in the beginning of the year, I feel like I was doing a lot more, as in like I felt like I needed to cover every little nook and cranny. I didn't. I love this page though. This is my 2023 Spicy Reads. That was cute. And what else do we have? I make different pages for like the different projects I have. So like my project storage unit, things I need to do with my storage unit, things I need to get for my apartment. I love this page. This is my 2024 dashboard. What else do we have in here? A quick glimpse at my vision board. Quick glimpse. This is my reading tracker, which is under construction because I am in the process of reading Nicole Walters' Nothing is Missing. So I'm going to end up printing out the cover of this book twice. So I'm going to print it on my Sprocket as 2 to a page. And then I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to just put in progress. And then for March, I'm going to put finished. And then in February, I'm going to put like no reading. I'll probably use stickers and put no reading or no books or something. And then get back on the ball for April and choose a new nonfiction read. My creating a routine page. I did share a YouTube short on this. Let's see what else. My January goals. See, just using sticky notes. You don't have to use anything crazy. This was the week that I had the flu, so I made the most of it because I did not plan that week. And then the next week I was like, yes, I'm getting back into the swing of things, and I got a sinus infection. So I decided to just say that this was the sinus infection week, and I just labeled that with a sticky note. I created this January recap with everything from the Sprocket, my HP Sprocket. Random pages like these, like self-reflection. So that's what I mean when I say it's a everything notebook, because I do have a separate journal that I'm going to get into, but this one is just highlights of my life and things that make me happy. So it was worth going into the everything notebook. I don't care if there is some overlap between these two. This just goes more in depth, if that makes sense. And then this one, I'm going to label stuff, and I'm just putting labels of things that I buy from, and then it's more of a junk journaling page. So I can't wait to see how it ends up, like how it turns out. My March goals, I scaled back tremendously because I feel like sometimes my goals are just too lavish for the month. And then I don't get things done, and then I don't feel as productive. But honestly and truly, don't beat yourself up. If you get one thing done on your list, you're golden. Then I made this page. This is a Steelers page. All the stickers are from Hobby Lobby, and then these I printed out on my Sprocket, and I just got the images from the Steelers Instagram. And then I'm working on this page, which is just going to be like quotes that I find on social media, and it's just going to be nice to look at and reflect. And I'm probably going to do both sides of the page, but I might end up adding in some with like sticky notes and stuff, or finding other like fortune cookies and stuff. I thought it would be cool to like add on to this as well. So that's what the inspiration is for this page. And then the page after that is going to be my next week. So that's it. But that's what I mean by an everything notebook, is that I'm able to keep up with everything in one location. My bills, my notes, my thoughts, content creation, my weekly plans, all here. And then when it comes to like personal growth and just self-reflection, that goes into this notebook. This is also larger than what this notebook is. This is the one when I was going through my breakup in November of 2023. This was like the first thing I bought, because like I had to move everything and I didn't have any of like my planner stuff. It's basically been starting from scratch again, and it's been a fresh start, so to speak. I do put stickers inside of here. I highlight a lot. I use sticky notes. I've been vulnerable with my feelings inside of here. It's like a diary, if you want to call it that. Anything that I'm reading that stands out to me, like this book that I'm talking about here, I put quotes in here. I'm breaking it down as I'm reading it. And when this is done, I have more notebooks that I'm going to continue on this journey with. I used to journal all the time. when I was younger. And I will say that looking at people journaling on TikTok is something that inspired me to get back into it. And it's not so much just pain from, previous experiences. I do feel like a shift and spark and inspiration and growth in myself in many different ways. And that's what this is all about. Just acknowledging I have songs that resonate with me inside of here, books that I want to read, things I'm currently listening to. This is the Miley Cyrus Flowers. I mean, what breakup can't go with this type of song? So I just wrote the song lyrics and I put flowers stickers on the page, and then I just had a journaling page after this, and I am as vulnerable as I can be in here because why not? So lately, as I've been journaling, it's been on a daily basis as I have been reading the Nicole Walters book. I don't force myself to journal, but this book is so good and it's resonating with me so much. So I'll link it below. I'm not sponsored to share this at all, but I really am enjoying this book, and I've been following Nicole for years now. So seeing the journey of her writing this book and everything, and to actually have it, this was actually a birthday gift for my little sister, and I didn't get around to starting to read it until January. My birthday was in October. But again, life happens as it should, and things are presented to you in a way that it needs to be. And when I'm at work, I work with kiddos, so nap time is when I'm reading, and I use my little book light. I love this thing from Amazon. So that is why I have two separate notebooks and why I prefer to keep them separate. I am carrying both of them with me on a regular basis, but this one, sometimes I reach for more because I am reflecting and I just have a lot on my mind, and this is how I get it out. And this one, when I need to check something off or write something down, or I want to make a journaling page that has nothing to do with growth, it goes here. And I'm cool with adding stickers and pictures in both. In this one, I have a picture of myself as a little kid, and I want to write a letter to my younger self inside of here. So that page is going to be fun to decorate once I actually write the letter to my younger self. I don't know what's going to be in that letter, but yeah, that's my two notebook system, a journal, and everything notebook. Could everything be fused into one? Sure. But I personally like to have them separate. I also like the spiral aspect of it opposed to a bound. When you start adding stickers and everything, it does get chunky and it does affect the spine of the book. So the spiral is working really, really well for me. But if you want to see more on my thoughts on spiral versus bound, you'll have to check that out in another video. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments, are you one that uses just an everything notebook? Do you have multiple notebooks that you use or planners? Let's chat in the comments. Be sure to check out everything in the description box, from related videos to links to items featured. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you are not a part of the wonderful community here. And I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.